You'll be back. Soon you'll see. You'll remember you belong to me. You'll be back. Soon you'll see. And don't try to change the subject. You're my loyal subjects. My sweet, submissive subjects. Forever. My name is Alexander Hamilton. Hello, today we shall be talking about / reviewing Hamilton on Disney+. So without further ado, shall we begin? No one was in the room where it happened, So, Hamilton. This is the official Broadway recording of the original cast. It was actually recorded back in 2016, but it didn't get released until July 3rd of 2020, and Disney+, Disney actually paid $75 million for it to actually get it released, and I went into it knowing absolutely nothing. I like musicals, I like Sweeney Todd, Phantom of the Opera, Les Miserables, Little Shop of Horrors, but I never really actually got into it, so I was like, okay, let's give it a try. So, I watched it. It's a long play. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes, which it moves very, very good. There is a scene or two I'm just like, okay, but it's really good. The history, I think, is very interesting. I know it glosses over a couple things, which, like, about with everything going on today in the world, it's getting some backlash, but I'm mainly looking at it from a musical standpoint that told a story. Like, I know most of it is true, but I'm sure there's been a couple fictionalizations. I mean, I don't think they actually sang in real life, but I'm just fooling around. But, the music in this is so good because it's not like classical musical where it's like, there was a barber and his wife and she was beautiful. It's not like that. It's like, no one was in the room where it happened, the room where it happened, the room where it happened. Nobody was in the room. That's the kind of music that it is, and I think it's really fun, and I really enjoyed it. I found the story very interesting. We didn't learn much about Hamilton in my history class back in school. Spoiler warning for if you don't know any history or if you don't know anything about the musical. Hamilton does die at the end of this by his friend ex-friend Aaron Burr, and then they have a duel because Hamilton actually backed Jefferson when he was running for president and didn't back Aaron Burr, so he was like, I challenge you to a duel. And then they, like, fire their guns, and before they can even get to 3, Aaron Burr turns around and shoots him right before he could do anything. And just, like, that whole monologue, like, rap monologue that Lin-Manuel Miranda does is just, it's great. I definitely recommend this. If you have Disney+, definitely watch it. It's well worth the watch. My 2 favorite songs have to be Satisfied, which I can't remember the character's name, but it was awesome. It was like a remix, like rewind, satisfied. It was like a modern pop song. I was like, oh wow, this is cool. And then the second one has to be You'll Be Back, Soon You'll See. And no, don't change the subject. And he's like the actor that actually voices Stefan? Yeah, Stefan in the Frozen movies is actually King George III, and like he's spitting all over the place, and he actually said like he wasn't doing that in character, he spits a lot, and I was like, oh, okay. But like, it was so much fun. It has a couple of like deep emotional moments. There is a scene or two that almost make you cry. George Washington is in it, and how they do him is very interesting. I really liked how they did it. It was really cool. The music is upbeat. It's super fun. And I would definitely recommend it. Get Disney Plus if you don't already have it. Or, well, I wouldn't recommend bootleg. And I actually watched it. They paid $75 million. Why not? But anyway, I would definitely recommend. And 1 out of 10, I'd probably give it an 8. It was that good. And I was reading too. It was actually pretty interesting that they actually filmed this 3 times, the show, like, in 3 different occasions. The first one was with a live audience. The second one was completely from the back, so it was just, like, filmed like that all the way through it, because there's a couple scenes when King George first comes on stage, like, it has from behind him and all that. And the third time was the time that they actually just filmed on stage right up in the actors, and they didn't do, like, they didn't have an audience or anything. It was filmed, like, like a normal movie almost. And, since this is very well received and do very well, I hope that they do a live recording, not musical movie, a live recording of Beetlejuice the musical. I think that would be awesome. I know that, the guy that plays Beetlejuice, I can't think of his name off the top of my head, said that there isn't a full recording of it yet, but therefore that there is, he does want one, and I say shove that to HBO Plus, HBO Max, and I would definitely pick it up in a heartbeat before the Snyder Cut drops. But anyway, definitely recommend. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and a subscribe so I know to keep making more of these. Thanks for watching as always, and enjoy Hamilton if you haven't seen it yet. And if you have seen it, let me know what you think down in the comments below. Bye!